This episode of Fleet Equipment's on the Road is brought to you by Gabriel. Visit www.gabriel.com for more information and enjoy the show. So,
hey Jason, are you sure you know where you're going?
I think Dean's right. I don't recognize this at all.
nah, don't worry about it. This is a shortcut. Bridgestone recently released the R283A Ecopia steer tire, and I had a chance to stop by the Bridgestone booth at TMC to learn about the new tire that tackles both improved rolling resistance for fuel efficiency and increased wear life for retreadability, a tire feat that is no small task. Matt Lose explains further.
We've really engineered the product to combine both of those and really lower the total cost of ownership and maximize the investment fleets make in their tire purchases. Really focusing on the tread wear, which is 21% better than the existing product and 3% improvement in rolling resistance as well. So combining those really helps drive out and deliver that total business solution our fleets are looking for today.
Even as tire technology improves, fleets are still responsible for following proper maintenance procedures to get the most out of their tire investments.
When we look at the application served, really the Bridgestone R283A Ecopia is designed for truckload and regional truck service fleets. So really combined with proper maintenance, air pressure, preventative maintenance, that really maximizes the life of those assets. And then again, we can extend it with the retreading and certainly the technology that we'll speak with Jason later on today about really ties it all together. But I think it's really about maintenance as well. These products are very innovative, very advanced products, but again, if we don't handle basic tire maintenance, again, they don't get the maximum performance from those investments that we'd like to see.
Retreads continue to play a key role in extending the functional life of a tire casing. Fleets are starting to focus on retread efficiency, but Ben Rosenblum explains the catch in certifying SmartWay retreads.
If you go into the SmartWay list, you'll see it's a pretty extensive list on the new tire side. It's a little bit more limited on the retread side. The reason for that is that passing the EPA SmartWay threshold is actually quite challenging for retreading, and that's forced our engineers to work really hard to pass that test.
The key to reaping retread ROI rewards is to take great care of your casings. When paired with an efficient casing, such as those offered in the Ecopia lineup, the possibilities go well beyond a single retread.
The retreader is the first person to really take a very, very close look at that tire. We x-ray every tire that goes through our system, we use shearography we use nail hole detection, and we inspect them very thoroughly. What you'll find is actually any imperfections in the tire are generally found when it goes in for its first retread. Once it makes it past that to the second retreading, the third retreading, we actually find that tires perform extremely well. So if it makes it past that first retread, the odds that it makes it to a second retread, a third retread, sometimes a fourth or fifth retread, depending on the application, there's a really good chance that it makes it to that point. So what I'd say to fleets is that these tires are designed to last 7 or more years a lot of the time. A lot of the time they can take 3 or 4 retreads. It certainly depends on the fleet, on the application.
Tying the investment together is Bridgestone's Fleet Analyzer 2.0, a Bluetooth-powered tire inspection tool that allows fleets to work with their tire dealer to manage, maintain, and forecast tire usage. Jason Roanhouse explains the details.
A lot of times with the customers, they get overloaded with data, right? You've got data coming off the engine, you've got data coming out of the ECM, you've got data from the tires, from the various components of the suspension. Depending on the audience within the fleet, sometimes the executives in the fleet, they might want to look at things a little differently in aggregate and compare that to their own KPIs or key performance indicators. Maintenance managers may want to look at it a little bit differently and look at it based on their location. So what we really try to do is we try to provide them with a data set around their tires that's meaningful for them, that they can combine with other data sources. So what we're working on right now that we understand from our customers is that they have a desire to actually integrate some of this data with their repair systems. So some of the more common platforms that are out there, they actually want to pull the tire related data in, so it will generate repair orders and it will generate some inventory connectivity that they can use in the future to do some other tasks.
For the hottest stories and in-depth industry coverage, keep it tuned to www.fleetequipmentmag.com.